Hello guys, welcome back to this channel, and today we have a dish we want to prepare. We want to make plain cake, and we are going to use our tabletop to bake it, or just a tabletop cylinder, not the usual oven. So here we have our flour, and I use this cup. A heap of this cup is 200 grams for flour, while the level of it is 200 grams for sugar. You can heap it to get 250 grams for sugar, or you use your scale. You can see the lines there for your flour and your sugar. So for this measurement, we are using 500 grams of flour, 200 grams of sugar, and 250 grams of our butter. We have 3 eggs here. We also have, we'll be telling you the ingredients as we start to add. We have our salt, we have our preservative, ascorbic acid, baking powder, we have vanilla flavor, our milk flavor. So let's start our mixture. We are going to mix our butter and sugar now. You can use your hand and mix it manually. They want to use a hand mixer, so we are going to start. So we are done with mixing our sugar and butter. Now we got the whitish consistency that we need. It's already fluffy. We trapped in enough air. So I'm going to add these eggs. I'm going to mix my egg and add it. You can also use your mixer. I choose to use this. We have a whitish fluffy texture we need for our sugar and butter. So we're going to turn it all out and add the eggs gradually. You can still use your mixer for this. We are doing almost everything manually, so you don't have any excuse. You have everything accessible to make your plain cake. Without all the equipment, you can still make your cake for your family, your children. So I'm going to add my dry ingredient. Remember, you sieve your flour to remove any lump and trap in some air. So I have my flour here. I'm going to add this, my preservative, ascorbic acid, just a little, and this is my salt to taste. Remember, we've used sugar in our butter because we are using creamy method. You can also go on with rubbing in method. It's quite okay. I think without your mixer is far easier to use your rubbing in method if you don't need to do a bulky cake. So we're going to put this, we're going to add this to our mixture. Before we're just putting it, folding it in gradually. Remember, we've not added water and we don't want to remove the air we've trapped. So as I finish turning it, I'm going to add up my water. I want to add my baking powder, which was supposed to be in your dry ingredient, and I use a teaspoon to 1 cup of flour. Remember, we have about 3 eggs there, so you don't need much of the baking powder. So turn that in, and I'm going to start adding my water. Your baking powder is okay inside your dry ingredients. You don't need to put it while you're mixing like this. So I'm going to add the water now. You can see how I'm doing, we're no more doing brixy, turning in brixley. So I'm going to introduce my water bit at a time. I still have my flavors to add and my liquid milk, so I'm very careful. So I'm going to add in my milk and flavor so that I know the quantity of water I will still add. All this process takes a very short time. Dropping my vanilla flavor. And I'm going to add my milk. I'm going to turn this all off. If I still need the water, I can now add. My plate is about 200 ml of water. But you don't just go and turn all inside. You put in bits at a time. So you see what comes out. You don't need more water. At this point, you don't need a mixer again. You're just trying to fold in the liquid. Don't allow your trapped in air to go off. You're going to get a dropping consistency, and because I mixed my sugar and butter very well, I wouldn't allow it to be that too droppy, because already I have enough bubbles of air inside. My dough is aerated. This is fine. I don't have lumps. This is just fine. We're going to prepare our pan. Remember that we are using our tabletop, so we've already set a pot that has sand inside. just to cover the bottom of the pot to avoid burning. So with that, I also use a foil paper to cover the sand so that I can place my pan directly on top. We're going to show you that. Okay, so that's our flame, and you can see inside the, okay, so it's all heat up. So we are greasing our pan now. You grease it to avoid it getting sticky on the pan when you want to lose out your cake. So I'm going to sprinkle flour on it lightly. So we are ready to put on it. You can see the texture we got. Is that dropping? But not too light. But it has enough air. So I still use another foil to cover my cake, so I don't get any action odor from the sand entering inside. And I'm going to cover. I want to check our cake. It has come out from the sides of the pan, so we're going to turn it out. Okay, so look at what we have here. We've removed it from the pot. We tested and the cake was done. And we're going to cut this. Okay, you can see what we have here. See, our cake is soft and exactly what we wanted. Okay, so this is what we have here. So it's possible you bake your cake on the stove or your cooker top and you get the same result as your oven. The issue you might have is when the cake is bulky. You can easily get a clean sand from treated water treatment plants. They normally have sand, white sand that has been treated. If you need that, you can also get it, maybe freshly poured white sand. You heat it up and treat it. Some do use salt. I've not tried it. So the cake does not have any contamination with sand or the aroma, the fragrance that came from sand or so. So you can have your yummy cake now. So you can thumb up, subscribe, share, click on the like button and enjoy your cake. Bye. Bye.